Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Well guys, thank you so much. Hello. Hi. Hi Aiden, and Trinet, Bradley, Fab, CK, Sawadee Krab, Liu. Alright, so yes, Hubert, Mika. Alright, so quickly, okay, Sawadee Krab Kung. Alright, so yes, thank you so much for coming in. Alright. Oh, you เข้าใจ Chinese เนาะ Alright. Okay, okay, so now come back here, okay, so now let us quickly go into this forex trading plan 2022 April the 6th. In this forex trading plan, of course, remember that in every trader, if you're going to start trading, remember that you must have a trading plan before you start trading. Why is that? So it's because a trading plan will help you to stay focused in the structure. Okay, it will help you to stay focused in the structure. So in this way, it will be much better and easier for a trader to trade and to see the trend easier and to see where is the entry point for you to grab your profit in a consistent way. Okay, so right here, okay, so let's see what do we have here. Okay, all right, so okay, so over here, what I'm going to do is that first of all, I will go through from the Aussie currency pairs first. Okay, hi Riano, hi Leonard. Okay, so nice to see all of you here. Bitcoin. Okay, I will touch on Bitcoin. Okay, as that will be the last. Okay, all right. Okay, so Aussie CAD over here. Okay, so now guys, let's take a look. Aussie CAD. Aussie CAD, looking at the day one in the general trend over here. The general trend currently, as we can still see that support, higher support, and the higher support, higher low equals to higher support. Okay, so it still continue the buy. The bull is still running. Okay, so I am a seller. I am a trader who only sell. So I only do one direction. I only trade one direction. Why? Is because I want to stay focused and I want to stay very consistent. Okay, so I just go with my selling. Okay, I will go with my selling. All right. Oh, CK. Oh, MT4, please. Sorry, guys. Just give me a while because we are struggling with some screen over here because we are actually going live in a different channel. Okay, so okay, all right. Okay, done. Okay, yeah, we are back. Okay, so yep. So over here, as we can see, okay, like I just mentioned, there's a lot of higher support along the way. Okay, so all these are the higher lows. So higher lows equal to higher support. So it's moving towards the bear zone, and now it's break through the bear zone. So very likely this will actually go for a bull run. It is in the bull run. However, it may have some slip off, some retracement coming down, like in H4, as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3 for the past. There's this 12 hours. Okay, it's actually coming down. It seems like, wow, there's so many pips, 50 pips. Okay, so 50 pips. All right, so in these 50 pips, is you know, it is it seems like there's a lot, but actually it's just a little retracement from the bull market. So if you ask me, would I trade in this area? I would say no, because this is still in the bull run. If I'm going to sell, I'm anti-trend. So anti-trend trading is usually very dangerous. So most of the time, I won't be trading anti-trend trades like this. Okay, all right. So Aussie CAD, I'm going to give it a miss for selling, but for buyers who want to buy, yes, you can still go. We still have about 30 over pips. Okay, 40 pips. So the support was here. Okay, it already started to run. So please take note. Okay, all right. So let us go on with our Aussie franc. Okay, Aussie franc. So Aussie franc over here, in looking at this Aussie, it is also in the bull run. Same thing like Aussie CAD. So I'm going to give this a miss as well. All right. So buyers, if you want to buy, okay, for this, in this case, the buyers, I would say that if you want to buy for this, I think it's quite dangerous right now. So Aussie franc, no for buying as well, because we don't really have a lot of space up there. Okay. So I would prefer to stay away. Okay. I would prefer to stay away. Huh? Okay. So over here, by looking at this, Aussie yen. Okay, let's take a look at Aussie yen. Okay, so Aussie yen over here. Yes, Aussie yen yesterday. I have already stated that, you know, this same thing. There's a retracement. Okay, and now it's forming up another higher support. When the higher support is going, and then this is actually going for a higher high. So the high is here. So most likely it will test the high, which is the resistance, and then break it to continue the bull run. Will I say this is the resistance? I would say not really like one. Okay, so probably this is only a high. So then it continued to break out. Okay, so buyers, if you want to buy, yes, okay, for Aussie yen, yes, we can continue. Okay, so not for selling, definitely. Okay, all right. How about Aussie Kiwi? Okay, how about Aussie Kiwi? Aussie Kiwi over here. And by looking at Aussie Kiwi in the day, let's look at the trend first. Okay, there's a trend that we are looking out for. So Aussie Kiwi over here, same thing. It hits on the support trend here, and the support movement, and then it created another support, right? A higher support, and it breaks. When you see a higher support, it will go for a higher high. So it's natural that it will break this resistance, correct? There's a resistance up here, there. Okay, so when you see a higher high, a higher low, that means the higher high is coming. So it's very normal. So for bull, it's still running. So we still have we still have some, you know, some space to go for Aussie Kiwi. Okay, so buyers, you can take note. Okay, but look out for the resistance. Okay, look out for the resistance. Okay, so for sellers like me, okay, I'm not going to sell. Okay, all right. So whoever is following me on the YouTube channel over here, remember that I'm only a seller. Okay, I only sell a trade. Okay, all right. So Aussie dollar, we are still struggling in the bear zone. So there may be a chance that you will sell. Okay, when Aussie actually going to slip off and change the trend. So most likely the first one to change and the first one that giving us the opportunity to sell will be Aussie dollar. Okay, so that is what I'm looking out for. For buyers who want to buy, okay, I will advise you not to, because in this zone, it's definitely not easy to buy because there's a lot of turbulence. There may be a chance for selling as well as buying. So it's you're standing at the verge of a 50-50%. So it's not to my standard of 80% winning rate. So I'm not going to touch this. Okay. All right. So yes. Yep, that's right. Okay. So over here, by looking at this, okay. Euro Aussie over here. Hi Roger, nice to see you here. Right, remember guys to smash the like button, okay, to give me the support. Okay, all right. So Euro Aussie over here. Euro Aussie, as we can see, Aussie is very strong. So Euro against Aussie, the cross pair, by theory, it is still going on the south side. Okay, so going on the southern. So over here, we are going to take a look over here. All right, in since there's a selling signal in the bear trend, so I'm a seller. So I identify the trend. Now I'm going to look out for the support and resistance, so that it will help me to decide how am I going to enter a trade in by looking at H1. Okay, so the resistance, as we can see, the previous support become the resistance. So this is still the same resistance over here. Okay, this is the H4 resistance. It went down and now it's hover around the support. It also means that this support is not strong enough to push up to test the resistance. Okay, so this one is not strong enough to push back to test the resistance. Okay, So that means to say we may have a chance to sell, okay, right at the bottom here to create another low. By looking at H1, let's check H1 first. Okay, so let us adjust a little bit to the precision, to the precise position of the candles, the price. Okay, so by looking at this, let's take a look. This is a support. Am I right? Okay, so as we can see, support, higher support, higher support. Okay, higher support, huh? Okay, so remember what we were talking about last night, yesterday, those who attended my live course here. Okay, so this is the area which is the final push in this range for this wave, for this wave. This is the final push. So I would say that this is the resistance area that we should be looking at for this wave. Okay. Day 1 is to look out for the trend. H4 is to look out for the resistance and support, so that it's easier for me to identify in H1 where to enter. Okay. So in this case over here, H1 is where you also see the new cycle where it start to sell or it start to buy. Okay, so H1 will be a good time frame for us to identify it. Okay, so right now in this over here, this area, okay, this area like we mentioned yesterday, if we can see in M5, this is the support, right? This is the support. This is the support, creating a higher support, creating a higher support, creating a higher support, and as you can see, this higher support over here, correct? Okay, so right now we have another higher support up here. So this is the area. This is the area that this is the area actually it shows us that it must break through. Then it will show us that this is a change of the trend in this M5 from buying to selling. Well, it works. Look at this. It works. All right. It really works. Okay. So over here, okay, if you okay, if you understand this, okay, all right, from the class last night, okay, now give me a smash like button, okay, give me a comment as a thumbs up, okay, so that roughly I know, okay, who are you, then you are, and you know what it means, okay, all right. Okay, so over here, I will still go through. Okay, and this is how it goes. So I hope everyone actually can understand. Okay, because this will give us good synergy. Okay, that everybody will be able to read the same thing. Okay, as I taught and I share. All right. So when we are trading, okay, and making sure in this analysis, okay, everybody can get the correct meaning. Okay, so everybody know what is going on. All right. Okay, so yep, thank you guys for your response there. All right. So now, how are we going to read this? This is a buying trend, so this is going to be a selling trend, correct? So right now, what we are going to look at now is that, okay, there is a resistance below. Okay, there is a resistance, like say over here. Okay, there is a resistance here. Why is there a resistance over here? Because there's a support here being tested. 1, 2, 3, 4, break. Correct? Okay, so now the previous support has actually become the resistance. So now this is the area of the change. This is the area of change, which is good. So Euro Aussie, if we want to sell, okay, so this shall be the point that we'll be looking out for. Okay, this is the point that we are going to look out for. When it reaches this area, right? So there will be a good chance to sell. When there is a green and red candle, then we start to sell. Okay, all right. So we must have a resistance. We must have a resistance in this area. Okay, all right. So yep. So let's move again. Okay. Euro Aussie, I'm going to put this into my watch list. Okay, so later on I'm going to post this up again for all of you. Okay, Euro Aussie. Not to worry if you missed any. Okay, so I will still post it up at the end of the video. All right, so next thing for EURCAD. Let's take a look at EURCAD over here. EURCAD, well, it's good that we are still going into the bear, running, break through the bull and continue the bear. So we are in the bear. So will there be any retracement? Let's take a look. We are on the support, am I right? And where is the resistance? The resistance is here. Okay, so previous support tested and break over here. So this is still a resistance. So it's still quite a far up resistance. So let's go into H1 to see. So in H1, this is quite far away. All right. So in EURCAD we are at the verge. Whether it will stand to change a trend as a retracement or it will break and continue to go down. Okay. So I know there are plenty of people out there in the market now is asking, when the euro dollar is coming down. Am I right? Okay. So we don't predict. Okay, we don't predict. But what we are going to do is that, example, like say EURCAD, if I want it to continue to go down, I will read it this way that in EURCAD, current price must break the support. Okay, it must break this support over here. Okay, in H1, it must break. So tentatively, by looking at this here, we still have about 16 pips. So in these 16 pips, can I still trade? Well, I will advise you not to. Okay, so for this EURCAD, I will be looking at to break the support with a new resistance below the support. Okay, then we start selling. Okay, so EURCAD is also one of the choice because we are in the bear. Although in this bear, this is at the verge. Okay, of retracing or continue the selling. Okay, there's no reversal. There's no reversal signal yet so far. So I will say they're still quite good. Okay. All right. So EURCAD is in my watch list. Okay. So I'm going to skip Euro Pound. Okay. So you go straight to Euro Yen. Okay. Euro Yen today. Okay. Today over here, Euro Yen. I guess are pretty good with Euro Yen. Over here, Euro Yen. I mean, yesterday, okay, the teaching, okay, I think still quite good. Okay, so Euro Yen over here. Tentatively, we are now, okay, in the bull coming for the retracing downward to change the trend. Unfortunately, it failed. Okay, so it will continue the buying. All right. So if you're asking me where's the resistance, okay, so the resistance will be up here into the transition area. Okay, so this transition area over here, it is there. Okay, so it's still there. So the resistance is still up here. Okay, the resistance is still up here. So we are roughly around 40 to 50 pips away from the resistance. Okay, so hopefully it's coming down with a new resistance. Then I guess let me see. It seems like it's coming down for a new resistance. Okay, it's not that obvious yet. Okay, honestly, this is, if I'm going to put this level, it's not very obvious. So let's see in H1. Okay, H1 is in the retracement. H1, we are now in the retracement. Okay, from the support, it has a higher support, and in my system, aqua cuts above the white line is clearly show that it is in the retracement stage. Okay, so that means to say it's supposed to be in the bear. Okay, but now it's coming back. Okay, so this is coming back as a reversal to go for a bull. So are we going to sell? I think no. I'm not going to touch Euro Yen today. Okay, I'm going to give this a miss. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so Euro Kiwi. Let's take a look at Euro Kiwi. So Euro Kiwi over here. One look we can tell this is actually the bear trend. Okay, this is a bear trend over here. So bear trend, but however in the bear, we may meet up with some retracement like this green candle here, green candle here, this green candle here. The lower support is a one lower low. Okay, so this lower low over here, somehow rather if we look at okay, so lower low. Okay, so let's look at where's the resistance. So the resistance has no change. Okay, the resistance has no change from the previous support. Tested, breaks, and become the resistance. So tentatively, I will still be looking at the resistance is still here. Okay, no change. So support, let's take a look. Support, okay, support down there. Down there. H1, okay. So the resistance is still up there. So Euro Kiwi, if we are going to test the resistance without breaking, it has already gone into the retracement stage. So not really very advisable. Okay, so I will want to give this as well. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's right. Unless it comes back, huh? Unless it comes back. Okay, so tentatively by looking at it coming back, the chances of it coming back to sell, there is some chance. Okay, but tentatively by looking at this, I still look for a buy. I will be still looking for a buy until the resistance. Then I will take action to sell the trade. Okay, so I'm going to monitor first, not now. Okay, definitely not now. Huh? Okay, so how about euro dollar? Euro dollar, all right. So euro dollar over here, I think this is very obvious since yesterday we are using this as our live chart reading, and it has formed a selling trade for us. Am I right? Okay, so this is a selling trade now. Okay, so over here by looking at this, okay, this is in the bear. So I'm going to look out in the bear. So it's telling me it's in the bear. That means to say I'm going to look out for a selling. I'm going to look out for selling. So that means to say to sell, always sell at the resistance. So I'm going to look out for a resistance. Let me shift down the support first. And I'm going to shift the resistance over here. Support that become a resistance. But now the price was actually achieved here. Okay. Oh, we are very near. We are very near to the support. Okay. So, sorry, you are very near to the resistance. Okay. So right now, by looking at this H4, okay, so let's go into H1, take a look. So H1 and to the support, we are actually very far away from the support. Wow, this is good, huh? Okay, provided it doesn't break out. Okay, it doesn't break above the resistance. Okay, it must keep below the resistance. Okay, so let me see in M5. So in M5 over here, I will still say that tentatively the resistance is still up there. Okay, so very likely I will see that this is not a very cool one. Okay, and yeah, it doesn't. So I would say that tentatively, if I want to trade this, okay, if you can see, let me shrink it down. Can you see where's the support? Okay, right at the bottom here, there's a support. Okay, so let's see. Let me zoom in. And now, can you see this is a support? Okay, it went up, it hits on the support here, correct? It's on the support, and it doesn't break down. So it continues to build a higher support as the resistance. Come down, higher support as the resistance. And now this one, this is the point. Okay, so let me show you roughly. Okay, so this is the area of the change. This is the area of change. So when it goes up testing the resistance, so if there's another candle, okay, over here, that should be an entry point. Okay, so over here, this is the area of change. So if things like this now currently, this candle over here, okay, candle over here like this, okay, it is still going on inside this change. So right now, seems like there's a good chance to sell. Okay, seems like there's a good chance to sell. Right, but looking at M5, by looking at M5, we shrink down. Can you see actually we are in the state of yeah. Okay, yeah, there's a support, right? And now over here there's another support, which is very near. This is very near, correct? Okay, so this support is very near. Do you think it's worth to take a chance to sell right now? I would say no. Okay, it's not my cup of tea. So definitely this is not going to be my this is not going to be one to enter a trade right now. However, I will wait. I will wait for it to go up, test the resistance once again. If it's not breaking, then we will start selling from the top. Okay, then we will take a look at where is the change. This change will always fluctuate. It will fluctuate according to the price. Okay. So euro dollar, I will still say that we still have some chance to sell because by looking at the support here, okay, in H4, okay, I will say that tentatively we still have good space about 30 pips. Okay, so euro dollar, I'm going to put this into my list. Okay, so that later we can take a look. Okay, but this may be only the last round to sell. So tomorrow maybe it will start to retrace on the second half of the day, or even in the GMT plus 8 about 2 a.m., which is tomorrow morning. Okay, we have an FOMC talk over here. So that may have actually changed the trend as well. Okay, so just take note. All right. So, so let's see. Pound Aussie over here. All right, let's take a look at Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie is supposed to sell because of Aussie is very strong. Am I right? Okay. So, looking at this right now, Pound Aussie is in our bull zone. And what is the bull zone? It's the strongest, a very strong support in this area. Okay, so right now we are in this zone. So I wouldn't want to do any trading when the price has fallen into the zone here. Okay, so this will be very clear cut for me to actually eliminate all the impossible one. Okay, all right. So let me skip over to Pound CAD. Let's see Pound CAD. Okay, Pound CAD. We are still quite far away. Okay, over here, Pound CAD, I think it looks pretty good for me. So let's check where is the support and the resistance. It's still in the downward trend. Okay, so the support is still here. Okay, the support is here. Okay, so the next one over here, the resistance, as we can see yesterday, it has respect the resistance here, coming back downwards. So as you can see, I'm going to bring this down, support, become a resistance, it continue to sell. Correct? Retest, fall. So there's a lower resistance here. There's a support. Tested, breaks once again. Well, that's good. Tested and tested the support. Okay, now it's tested the support. Huh? So let's see. When it hits on the support, what is next? The next thing is that they will try to go for the resistance. So from the resistance to the support, we have, wow, 50 pips. So it looks good. Okay, so we have a chance. So right now in H1 will be the time frame. I'm going to take note about the previous support over here. Okay, the previous support over here. Okay, and now it will go down. Tested, break. Comes down. There's another lower one. Okay, there's another lower support here now. Okay. Yep. Can you see the support here and the support over here in this area? Okay, so this area of support. This area of support over here, as you can see, support tested once, twice, third time, fourth time, breaks. Then after it breaks, it comes back. Okay, so now it tested, and now it tested once again. Correct? Tested once again. So let's see. Pound CAD. Alright. Pound CAD touches the support once and go up for higher support, the last push here. So Pound CAD. I'm going to put this into my list. Pound CAD. Okay, Pound CAD. Okay, so I'm going to take note of Pound CAD. Alright. Pound CAD. So those who have followed me for quite a while, you know, I've been shouting for Pound CAD, okay. So I'm gonna put Pound CAD into my list right now. Okay, so take note of Pound CAD. Okay, Pound CAD, like I say, this is like a false breakout over here. So over here, tested and once again with a rejections candle, comes down as a lower resistance. So right now over here, okay, as you can see, there's a support here, correct? Tested once, and now it hits here. Okay, so in this range, so we are back into the range here. All right, so we are back into the range here. So right now the resistance is still above here. Okay, so can you see if we are going to enter for a trade, we are entering near the resistance here. Potential of TP's space, we have about 19 to 20. Okay, so one minor support here, 8 pips. Okay, so this is one of the first target that is going to go for, because it's a lower resistance creating a lower low. That this is the first target that is going for. So 8 pips, well, it's telling me, well, maybe 5. Okay, it's good. Okay, so the next thing, if it breaks above, what will it be? Okay, then it will be the SL, and tentatively we shouldn't take any action if it breaks above. Okay, so just pay attention to this pound CAD. Okay, so next thing to go. All right, next thing, pound franc. Okay, looking at pound franc, it hits on the support and retrace upwards. Okay, so pound franc is going for a change of trend in the retracement of bull. So tentatively, no. Okay, it's a buying trend. It's a buying trend. So no change for the resistance. Okay, still remains the same. So for buyers, take note. Okay, we will have about 30 pips for buyers. So buyers, take note of one more round of coming down, forming a support, then you go. Okay, not now. Now it has already ran. It has already ran for about 15 pips. So no. Okay. All right. So next to go, pound yen. Let's see pound yen. Pound yen now it actually respecting the support movement and is still going up for a buy into the bear zone. So in this zone, same thing, no trading. All right, so don't touch, stay away. Okay, so tentatively will it go down for selling? I would say probably yes, but this is in the bear zone, so be patient. It's okay if it's coming down about maybe say 50 pips. Okay, but it's okay. Don't take this kind of risk. Okay, avoid this kind of risk. Okay, but likely it will still go up. Okay, all right. So pound yen, I'm going to skip. Okay, so pound kiwi. So pound kiwi over here. Pound kiwi, let's take a look. Okay, so pound kiwi, we're hitting on the support, not the previous support. Yes, still the same. It went down. There's a support here, and we test the support. So pound kiwi, let's take a look. Over here, support is here. Okay, the resistance here. Oh, we are on the resistance again. Pound kiwi, we're on the resistance again. So it looks good. Okay, so let's see. H1, are we do we have enough space? All right. So looking at this, from the support, it tested higher support into the resistance. Now it's trying to break out, but it's not breaking out, and now it's still coming back. Okay, so looks good. Pound kiwi. Okay, now pound kiwi looks good. Okay, so pound kiwi. Okay, so pound kiwi. Be patient. Okay, be very patient to see whether are we going to sell. Okay, so this one, the resistance where this is the part here. Okay, so the previous resistance over here, it may also become a support. Okay, so this is also something that we have to take note of. Okay, if the red candle open below the purple line that I have, or this level, okay, this level of resistance, which tentatively we are still above the resistance. I'm waiting for it to come back. Okay, breaks into the resistance area with a new resistance, then we sell. Okay, then we will continue the selling. All right. Okay, so pound kiwi, we also can pay attention, and this one we will be able to see. Okay, it's quite clear. All right, so this area. Okay, so let's pay attention. Okay, just pay attention to this pound kiwi. Wait for it to go into the resistance area, and we will have a lot of pips to go. All right, so yep, let's move on to pound dollar. Let's see pound dollar. All right, pound dollar over here. Tentatively, by looking at pound dollar, we are still going back into the bear trend. Okay, we are going back into the bear trend. So H4, let's see where's the support area. Yeah, we are now very near to the support. As you can see, the support was here. tested, and now tested. It hasn't break. Am I right? Okay, so very obvious that this is one support, previous support, tested, breaks. So for this case, come back to H1. Okay, H1 over here. I want to look out for a new cycle to sell. Like this is a like this is a new cycle selling down, and this is a small cycle selling down. This is another small cycle selling down, but it's very near to the support. So I wish that this will continue a higher support, and go up. Test the resistance, then without breaking, then we start to sell. Okay, then we will start to sell. All right. So pound dollar, we have chance to sell, but we have to wait. We have to wait. Okay, be patient to wait. Okay, so there's another thing for pound dollar. You have alternatives. One is to wait for it to go up to the resistance level. Okay, another one is to break the support with a new resistance below the support. Okay, because the previous support breaks, it will come back and retest again. If it's not breaking up, then you will have a new resistance. Then we start to sell in H1. Okay, so same thing in H1 over here. All right. Okay, so this is actually quite good also. So pound dollar, I'm going to put this into my watch list. Okay, in my watch list, pound dollar. All right, so let's move to dollar CAD. So dollar CAD over here, dollar CAD, very obvious that it hits on the support without breaking, and is now moving up with a hammer. Okay, this is a big buying candle. It's tested to break, but it's being pushed back. So it's a very strong push. So it will definitely go up for a while and come back. Okay, so let's wait for it to go up first. Buyers can take note, but sellers stay away. Okay. All right. So dollar franc. Okay, by looking at this, dollar franc in the day one is already on the bull run. So definitely no for selling. Okay. All right. So dollar yen. Well, dollar is still taking a right. So taking a right. So still moving. Okay, the US and its allies are about to hit Russia with another round of sanction. Okay, so okay, another round. That means the economy going to rock again. Okay, okay. So dollar. Now we are on the resistance. Okay, now we are on the resistance. So buyers and sellers, we got to stay away. Okay, we have to stay away. The reason behind is that it's in the bull run. As you can see, it's higher support respecting the movement. Okay, so it's still moving up. Then this is still in the bull. So even there's a chance that it's hitting on the resistance and coming back. Hey, can I sell? You know, there's a chance of like 13 pips, 30 pips. Can I sell? If this is a bear trend, 30 pips is highly potential for us to grab. But this is a bull trend. Even there's a 50 pips, I will see a potential in there. Okay, all right. So give this a miss as well. All right. So no dollar. Okay, I think the dollar is going to get strong. So any pairs like pound dollar, euro dollar, okay, should be good to sell today. Okay. All right. So let's come into Bitcoin. All right, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, yes. Since last 2 months, I guess it's last 2 months. Okay. We have a target of 45. Okay, and it has been going very gradually, nicely to 45, and finally market target at 48. So it hits on the 48. Yes, it hits on the 48 and start to retrace downward. So it's retracing downwards to 44. Now 44,000. Okay, so it's now pushing. There's a support in the 44 already. So as you can see, support, and now over here is being supported. So look at this carefully, huh? If it hits a support, the number of hitting on support doesn't mean it will weaken the support. It all depends on whether there is a lower resistance nearer to the support, then it will have a chance to break. However, we are still maintaining very well, okay, in the resistance, and now the support has been tested. That means still quite strong, but there is not a very obvious of these moving downwards trend. Okay, so tentatively, I would say that probably we still have to wait for a little while to see the next few days how it reacts. For currently, okay, if you're asking me, I would say tomorrow will be a good buy. Okay, tomorrow or today we can have a short profit, a small profit from buying as well. Okay, so I wouldn't want to go too much. Okay, so buyers, just be patient, or you have to speculate today. All right. Okay, speculate to buy. Okay, all right. So yes, that's all for me today in this forex trading plan 2022 April. So let me highlight this out. Okay, and yes. Okay, now let's see what do we have over here. Okay, for me today, I'm going to focus in selling off Euro Aussie, EURCAD, Euro Dollar, Pound CAD, Pound Kiwi, and Pound Dollar. All right. Okay, so remember, guys, the key to have a good trading, selling, you always look out to enter a trade around the resistance area and always exit the trade for your profits before it hits your support. Okay, all right. So where is the stop? The stop will normally is when you break the resistance and retest the resistance as a support, and that comes along with a buying signal, and that will be the point you should exit the stop. All right. Okay, so currently right now I will be here, all right, and wishing everyone good luck in your trading, and of course bountiful of profits. Okay, so I shall see you guys tomorrow. If you got any profits, remember to come back to this video, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe and ring up the bell, and also comment and share with me your joy. All right, so this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. I shall see you again tomorrow. Good luck in your trading. See you.